Hey there, wisdom seekers. Today, we're embarking on an enlightening journey through the ancient philosophy of Stoicism, applying its timeless teachings to the unique challenges and opportunities of our later years. Stoicism, with its emphasis on virtue, reason, and living in harmony with nature, offers a powerful framework for navigating the complexities of aging. As we grow older, we often face new obstacles, physical changes, shifting social dynamics, and existential questions. But with Stoic principles as our guide, we can transform these challenges into opportunities for growth and fulfillment. In this video, we'll explore 13 crucial insights, or knowledge bombs, as we like to call them, drawn from Stoic wisdom. These nuggets of philosophical gold have the potential to radically reshape your approach to life's later chapters, helping you avoid common pitfalls and embrace a more meaningful existence. From managing our perceptions and expectations to cultivating resilience and finding purpose, these Stoic teachings offer practical strategies for thriving in our golden years. So buckle up and get ready. This journey through Stoic wisdom might just save you from some serious regrets and set you on a path to a more contented, purposeful life. Mistake number 1: living in the past. Living in the past is a common pitfall, especially as we age. It's all too easy to find ourselves lost in nostalgic reverie, reminiscing about the good old days when life seemed simpler, more exciting, or filled with boundless potential. These rose-tinted memories can be comforting, offering a temporary escape from present-day challenges or disappointments. However, the Stoic philosophers warned against this tendency, recognizing it as a dangerous distraction from the only reality we can truly inhabit, the present moment. The Stoics, particularly Marcus Aurelius and Seneca, emphasized the importance of focusing on the here and now. They understood that dwelling on the past, whether with fondness or regret, robs us of our ability to fully engage with and appreciate the present. This fixation on bygone days can lead to a sense of dissatisfaction with our current circumstances, fostering feelings of loss, regret, or unfulfilled potential. Moreover, our memories are often unreliable narrators. We tend to selectively remember the positive aspects of our past experiences while glossing over the difficulties and challenges we faced. This selective recall can create an idealized version of the past that unfairly diminishes our present reality. The danger in this nostalgic trap is twofold. First, it can breed discontent with our current life, leading to a chronic state of unhappiness or unfulfillment. Second, it can paralyze us, preventing us from taking action to improve our present circumstances or plan for the future. By constantly looking backward, we miss the opportunities for growth, joy, and meaningful experiences that exist right in front of us. Instead of yearning for a romanticized past, the Stoics advise us to cultivate a deep appreciation for the present moment. This doesn't mean we should completely disregard our past. Our experiences and memories shape who we are. However, we should view them as lessons and stepping stones rather than a destination to which we long to return. Practicing mindfulness and gratitude can help shift our focus to the present. By consciously acknowledging the good in our current lives, the relationships we have, the experiences we're gaining, the simple pleasures of each day, we can counteract the allure of nostalgia. It's about recognizing that each stage of life has its own unique beauty and challenges, and that true contentment comes from embracing where we are now, rather than where we've been. As we navigate our later years, it's crucial to remember that life continues to offer new opportunities for growth, learning, and joy. By releasing our grip on the past and fully engaging with the present, we open ourselves to these possibilities. The Stoics remind us that our power lies in how we choose to perceive and react to our current circumstances, not in reliving or reimagining our past. In essence, avoiding the mistake of living in the past is about choosing to be fully present in our lives as they are now. It's about finding meaning and satisfaction in our current journey, rather than constantly comparing it to an idealized version of our past. By doing so, we not only honor the wisdom of the Stoics, but also give ourselves the gift of truly living in the moment, the only time we can actually influence and enjoy. Mistake number 2, fearing the future. Fearing the future is a universal human experience, but it becomes particularly poignant as we enter our later years. The unknown stretches before us, filled with potential challenges, health concerns, financial uncertainties, changing relationships, and the inevitability of our own mortality. It's natural to feel apprehensive about what lies ahead, but when this fear becomes overwhelming, it can paralyze us and rob us of the joy and potential that each new day brings. The Stoic philosopher Seneca astutely observed, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." This profound insight cuts to the heart of why fearing the future is so detrimental to our well-being. Our minds are incredibly adept at conjuring worst-case scenarios, often far more dire than what actually comes to pass. We expend enormous amounts of emotional and mental energy worrying about events that may never occur, creating suffering for ourselves in the present moment over purely hypothetical future situations. This anticipatory anxiety not only causes unnecessary stress, but can also become a self-fulfilling prophecy. When we approach the future with fear and trepidation, we're more likely to make decisions based on avoiding perceived threats rather than pursuing opportunities. This defensive posture can lead us to miss out on new experiences, relationships, and personal growth that could enrich our lives. The Stoic approach to dealing with future uncertainty is both practical and profound. Instead of attempting to predict or control every possible outcome, an impossible task, they advise us to focus our energy on what is within our sphere of influence. This means concentrating on our own thoughts, actions, and reactions to events, rather than trying to manipulate external circumstances. Epictetus, another prominent Stoic, taught that the key to peace of mind lies in recognizing what is and isn't under our control. We can't control world events, the actions of others, or the inevitable changes that come with aging. However, we can control our responses to these factors, our attitudes, and the efforts we make to prepare for various possibilities. Practicing this principle involves a mental shift from worry to preparedness. Instead of anxiously ruminating about potential future problems, we can channel that energy into constructive action. This might mean taking steps to maintain our health, cultivating resilient relationships, or developing new skills that will serve us well in various scenarios. By doing so, we build confidence in our ability to handle whatever challenges may arise, reducing our fear of the unknown. The Stoics remind us of the importance of living in the present moment. While it's prudent to plan for the future, we shouldn't do so at the expense of appreciating and fully engaging with our current circumstances. Each day brings its own opportunities for joy, learning, and meaningful experiences. By grounding ourselves in the present, we can find contentment and purpose regardless of what the future may hold. It's also worth noting that our fears about the future often stem from our attachments to certain outcomes or our current way of life. The Stoics advocated for cultivating a sense of detachment, not in the sense of not caring, but in the sense of being adaptable and resilient in the face of change. By loosening our grip on specific expectations, we can approach the future with curiosity and openness rather than fear. Ultimately, overcoming the fear of the future is about developing a balanced perspective. It's about acknowledging that while we can't predict or control everything that will happen, we have the inner resources to face whatever comes our way. By focusing on what we can control, preparing ourselves mentally and practically for various possibilities, and staying grounded in the present moment, we can approach our later years with confidence, resilience, and a sense of adventure rather than fear. Mistake number 3, neglecting your health. Neglecting your health is a critical mistake that many people make, especially as they enter their later years. It's easy to fall into the trap of taking our bodies for granted, assuming they'll continue functioning as they always have. However, the Stoic philosopher Epictetus reminds us of a fundamental truth. While we can't always control what happens to our bodies, we have complete control over how we respond to these changes. Our physical health is the foundation upon which we build our lives. It affects our ability to engage with the world, pursue our passions, and maintain our independence. Neglecting it is akin to neglecting the very vessel that carries us through life. As we age, the importance of proactive health management becomes even more pronounced. Taking care of your health is not just about avoiding illness. It's an act of self-respect and self-love. It's about honoring the incredible machine that is your body and giving it the best possible chance to serve you well in your golden years. This means adopting a holistic approach to health that encompasses physical activity, proper nutrition, adequate rest, and mental well-being. Regular exercise, tailored to your abilities and needs, can help maintain strength, flexibility, and cardiovascular health. A balanced diet provides the nutrients your body needs to function optimally and fight off disease. Sufficient sleep allows for physical and mental restoration. Stress management techniques, such as meditation or mindfulness practices, can contribute to overall well-being and resilience. Taking care of your health involves staying proactive about medical checkups and screenings. Early detection of potential issues can make a significant difference in treatment outcomes. It's about being an active participant in your own well-being, rather than a passive recipient of healthcare. Remember, the goal isn't perfection or turning back the clock. It's about making conscious choices that support your body's ability to carry you through life with vitality and resilience. By prioritizing your health, you're not just adding years to your life, but life to your years. Mistake number 4, isolating yourself. Isolating yourself is a common yet perilous mistake many people make as they enter their later years. The temptation to withdraw from society can be strong, fueled by various factors such as retirement, physical limitations, or the loss of longtime friends and loved ones. However, this retreat from social engagement can have profound negative impacts on both mental and physical well-being. Marcus Aurelius, the renowned Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, wisely observed, "We were born to work together." This insight underscores a fundamental truth about human nature. We are inherently social creatures, designed to thrive in community with others. Our connections to family, friends, and society at large provide us with purpose, support, and a sense of belonging that are crucial for our overall health and happiness. As we age, maintaining and cultivating meaningful relationships becomes even more important. These connections offer emotional support, cognitive stimulation, and opportunities for shared experiences that enrich our lives. They can provide a buffer against loneliness and depression, which are significant risk factors for cognitive decline and other health issues in older adults. Moreover, staying socially engaged offers opportunities to continue learning, growing, and contributing to society. Whether it's through volunteering, participating in community activities, or simply sharing wisdom and experiences with younger generations, these interactions keep us mentally sharp and give us a sense of purpose. It's important to recognize that cultivating relationships in later years may require extra effort. Physical limitations or changes in living situations can make it more challenging to maintain social connections. However, modern technology offers new ways to stay connected, even when face-to-face interactions are difficult. Ultimately, resisting the urge to isolate oneself is about recognizing the vital role that human connection plays in our lives. By actively seeking out and nurturing relationships, we can ensure that our later years are filled with the warmth, joy, and richness that come from sharing our lives with others. As Marcus Aurelius reminds us, we are indeed born to work together, and in doing so, we find the true spice of life. Mistake number 5. Stop learning. The notion that learning stops at a certain age is a dangerous misconception, especially in our later years. This belief can lead to stagnation, cognitive decline, and a diminished sense of purpose. However, the truth is that our capacity for learning doesn't have an expiration date. The human brain remains plastic and adaptable throughout our lives, capable of forming new neural connections and absorbing new information well into old age. Zeno of Citium, the founder of Stoicism, serves as an inspiring example of late-life achievement. He began his philosophical journey and established the Stoic school of thought in his 40s, demonstrating that it's never too late to embark on a new intellectual path. This historical anecdote challenges our preconceptions about age and learning, encouraging us to remain open to new ideas and experiences regardless of our years. Embracing lifelong learning offers numerous benefits in our later years. It keeps our minds sharp, potentially staving off cognitive decline and reducing the risk of conditions like dementia. Learning new skills or subjects stimulates our brains, creating new neural pathways and maintaining cognitive flexibility. This mental exercise can enhance our problem-solving abilities, creativity, and overall cognitive function. Moreover, continuous learning adds excitement and purpose to our lives. It opens up new worlds of interest, introduces us to new communities, and provides fresh perspectives on life. Whether it's picking up a new language, delving into a craft, exploring technology, or studying a subject that's always intrigued us, learning keeps life interesting and dynamic. In our digital age, opportunities for learning are more accessible than ever. Online courses, community classes, workshops, and countless educational resources are available at our fingertips. These platforms allow us to learn at our own pace and in the comfort of our homes, making education more convenient and adaptable to our individual needs and schedules. Embracing lifelong learning also helps us stay relevant and connected in a rapidly changing world. It enables us to keep up with technological advancements, understand evolving social issues, and maintain meaningful connections with younger generations. This relevance can boost our confidence and sense of belonging in society. Furthermore, the process of learning itself can be a source of joy and fulfillment. The satisfaction of mastering a new skill or understanding a complex concept doesn't diminish with age. If anything, it can be more rewarding as we gain a deeper appreciation for the learning process and our own capabilities. Mistake number 6. Hoarding possessions. Hoarding possessions is a common pitfall, especially as we age and accumulate a lifetime's worth of belongings. However, the Stoic philosophers warned against the dangers of attaching too much importance to material goods. They recognized that true wealth and happiness come not from what we own, but from our state of mind and our ability to find contentment with what we have. Epictetus, a prominent Stoic, wisely stated, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." This profound insight challenges our modern consumer-driven culture, which often equates success and fulfillment with material abundance. The Stoics understood that the endless pursuit of possessions can lead to a cycle of dissatisfaction, as there's always something new to acquire or upgrade. Moreover, hoarding possessions can become a burden, both physically and mentally. As we enter our later years, maintaining and managing a large number of belongings can become overwhelming. It can tie us down, making it harder to adapt to changing circumstances or to downsize if needed. Psychologically, an overattachment to material things can increase anxiety about loss and change, hindering our ability to embrace life's natural transitions. The Stoic approach encourages us to shift our focus from external possessions to internal riches, wisdom, virtue, and peace of mind. By cultivating contentment and reducing our desires, we free ourselves from the tyranny of wanting more. This doesn't mean living in austere poverty, but rather developing a mindful approach to our possessions, keeping what truly adds value to our lives and letting go of the rest. Practicing this principle can lead to a sense of liberation and increased appreciation for what we already have. It allows us to invest our energy in experiences, relationships, and personal growth, the true sources of lasting satisfaction in our later years. Mistake number 7. Ignoring your legacy. Ignoring your legacy is a critical mistake many people make in their later years, often realizing too late the importance of the mark they leave on the world. Legacy isn't just about grand gestures or monumental achievements. It's about the cumulative impact of our actions, values, and relationships throughout our lives. Marcus Aurelius, the great Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, wisely advised, "Do what nature demands. Get a move on." This powerful statement urges us to align our actions with our true purpose and to act without delay. In our youth, we often postpone thoughts of legacy, believing we have ample time to make our mark. However, as we age, the urgency to define and shape our legacy becomes more apparent. Legacy isn't something that magically appears at the end of our lives. It's built day by day through our choices, actions, and the way we treat others. Creating a meaningful legacy doesn't require grand gestures or world-changing innovations. It can be as simple as being a positive influence in your community, mentoring younger generations, or living in a way that embodies your values. It's about the wisdom you share, the kindness you show, and the positive changes you inspire in others. Importantly, it's never too late to start building your legacy. Whether you're in your 60s, 70s, or beyond, you have valuable experiences and insights to share. Every day presents new opportunities to make a difference, no matter how small. By focusing on what you can contribute rather than what you've missed, you open up possibilities for meaningful impact. Consider what unique gifts, skills, or perspectives you've developed over your lifetime. How can you use these to benefit others or contribute to causes you care about? Your legacy might involve volunteering, starting a community project, writing your memoirs to pass on family history, or simply being a role model of integrity and compassion for your grandchildren. Remember, your legacy is not just about what you leave behind when you're gone. It's also about how you live now. By actively shaping your legacy, you give purpose and meaning to your later years, creating a sense of fulfillment that enriches your life in the present. As Marcus Aurelius suggests, nature demands that we fulfill our potential and make our unique contribution to the world. So, get a move on. Your legacy awaits your conscious effort to shape it. Mistake number 8. Resisting change. Resisting change is a common pitfall, especially as we age and become more set in our ways. However, this resistance can significantly hinder our growth, happiness, and ability to thrive in our later years. The ancient Greek philosopher Heraclitus wisely noted, "No man ever steps in the same river twice," encapsulating the fundamental truth that change is the only constant in life. As we enter our golden years, The world around us continues to evolve at an ever-increasing pace. Technology advances, social norms shift, and our own circumstances change. Resisting these changes often stems from a desire for stability and comfort, but ironically, this resistance can lead to increased stress and a sense of being left behind. Embracing change, on the other hand, opens up a world of possibilities. It allows us to continue learning, growing, and experiencing new things, keeping our minds sharp and our lives interesting. Adaptability becomes our superpower, enabling us to navigate challenges with grace and seize new opportunities as they arise. This doesn't mean we need to change everything about ourselves or our lives. Rather, it's about cultivating a mindset of flexibility and openness. It's about being willing to try new things, adjust our perspectives, and find creative solutions to evolving challenges. Embracing change can take many forms. It might mean learning to use new technologies to stay connected with loved ones, exploring new hobbies or interests, or adapting our lifestyles to support our changing physical needs. It could involve reevaluating long-held beliefs in light of new information or experiences. By viewing change as an opportunity rather than a threat, we can maintain a sense of vitality and relevance in our later years. We become active participants in shaping our lives and the world around us, rather than passive observers lamenting the loss of the way things were. Adaptability is a skill that can be developed at any age. By consciously choosing to embrace change, we can transform our later years into a period of continued growth, discovery, and fulfillment. Mistake number 9. Holding grudges. Holding grudges is a common human tendency, but it's a particularly dangerous mistake as we enter our later years. The weight of long-held resentments can cast a shadow over what should be a time of reflection, peace, and joy. When we cling to past injuries, whether real or perceived, we unknowingly poison our own well-being, allowing negative emotions to color our present experiences and relationships. Marcus Aurelius, the great Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, offered profound wisdom on this matter when he said, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." This statement encapsulates the Stoic approach to dealing with wrongs. Instead of seeking retribution or nurturing bitterness, we should strive to rise above the behavior that hurt us in the first place. Forgiveness, in this context, isn't about condoning harmful actions or forgetting what happened. Rather, it's a conscious decision to release the grip that anger and resentment have on our hearts and minds. It's an act of self-liberation, freeing us from the emotional burden of past grievances and allowing us to move forward with greater lightness and clarity. The process of forgiveness often requires us to challenge our own perspectives and ego. It asks us to consider that perhaps the person who wronged us was acting from their own place of pain, ignorance, or limitation. This shift in viewpoint doesn't excuse their actions, but it can help us develop compassion and understanding, which are far more conducive to our own peace of mind than harboring grudges. Moreover, holding on to grudges can have tangible negative impacts on our health and relationships. Chronic anger and resentment are linked to increased stress, higher blood pressure, and a weakened immune system. They can also create barriers in our relationships, preventing us from fully connecting with others or forming new bonds. As we age, the importance of letting go becomes even more crucial. Our time and energy are precious resources, and devoting them to nurturing old grievances robs us of the opportunity to fully embrace the joys and possibilities of our present life. By choosing forgiveness, we open ourselves to deeper connections, richer experiences, and a more serene state of mind. Ultimately, forgiveness is a gift we give ourselves. It's a powerful tool for personal growth and emotional freedom, allowing us to write new chapters in our lives unburdened by the weight of past injuries. As we navigate our later years, embracing forgiveness can lead to a more fulfilling, peaceful, and joyful life journey. Mistake number 10. Neglecting gratitude. Neglecting gratitude is a profound mistake that many of us make, especially as we navigate our later years. The Stoic philosopher Seneca wisely observed, "He is ungrateful who denies that he has received a kindness which has been bestowed upon him." This insight underscores the importance of recognizing and appreciating the good in our lives, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant. Gratitude is often described as the secret sauce of happiness, and for good reason. It has the power to transform our perspective, shifting our focus from what we lack to the abundance that surrounds us. In our later years, when life may bring new challenges and limitations, cultivating a grateful mindset becomes even more crucial. Practicing daily gratitude isn't about ignoring life's difficulties or maintaining a naive optimism. Rather, it's about consciously choosing to acknowledge the positive aspects of our existence. This might include appreciating our health, cherishing relationships, or simply savoring small pleasures like a warm cup of tea or a beautiful sunset. Research has shown that regular gratitude practice can have profound effects on our mental and physical well-being. It can reduce stress, improve sleep, enhance empathy, and even boost our immune system. Moreover, grateful people tend to be more resilient in the face of adversity, finding strength and meaning even in challenging circumstances. In our later years, gratitude can serve as an antidote to common pitfalls like regret, bitterness, or a sense of unfulfillment. By focusing on what we're thankful for, we cultivate contentment with our life's journey and find joy in the present moment. It reminds us of the richness of our experiences and the impact we've had on others, fostering a sense of purpose and legacy. Incorporating gratitude into our daily lives doesn't have to be complicated. It can be as simple as keeping a gratitude journal, sharing our appreciations with loved ones, or taking a few moments each day to reflect on what we're thankful for. The key is consistency and sincerity in our practice. By making gratitude a habit, we train our minds to notice and appreciate the good in our lives, creating a positive feedback loop that enhances our overall well-being. As we age, this practice becomes not just a tool for happiness, but a powerful way to maintain perspective, find meaning, and continue growing as individuals. Mistake number 11. Chasing external validation. Chasing external validation is a trap that can ensnare us at any age, but it becomes particularly poignant in our later years. As we enter our golden period, there's often an expectation, both from society and ourselves, that we should have it all figured out. Yet, many find themselves still seeking approval, recognition, or affirmation from others, rather than finding contentment within. Epictetus's wisdom, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid," strikes at the heart of this issue. It reminds us that true growth and self-improvement often require us to step outside the boundaries of others' expectations and judgments. In our later years, we have a unique opportunity to shed the need for external validation and embrace our authentic selves. This shift is not always easy. We've spent decades navigating social norms, professional expectations, and familial roles. The desire for approval is deeply ingrained. However, continuing to chase external validation can lead to a life that feels inauthentic and unfulfilling. It can prevent us from pursuing new passions, expressing our true thoughts and feelings, or making choices that align with our inner values but may seem unconventional to others. Embracing Epictetus's advice means being willing to be misunderstood or even criticized in pursuit of what truly matters to us. It's about recognizing that our worth doesn't come from others' opinions, but from our own sense of purpose and integrity. This mindset allows us to explore new interests, challenge ourselves, and continue growing without fear of judgment. In practical terms, this might mean taking up a new hobby without worrying about being a novice, speaking our mind on important issues even if our views are unpopular, or making lifestyle changes that prioritize our well-being over societal expectations. It's about writing our own script for what a fulfilling later life looks like, rather than following a prescribed narrative. By letting go of the need for external validation, we open ourselves to a more authentic and joyful existence. We free up mental and emotional energy that can be redirected towards meaningful pursuits and relationships. Most importantly, we give ourselves permission to continue evolving, learning, and growing, proving that our golden years can be a time of liberation and self-discovery rather than stagnation. Mistake number 12, avoiding discomfort. Avoiding discomfort is a natural human tendency, but it's a mistake that can severely limit our growth and fulfillment, especially in our later years. The Stoic philosopher Seneca wisely observed, "Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body." This profound insight encapsulates the importance of embracing challenges rather than shying away from them. As we age, it's tempting to settle into routines and avoid situations that push us out of our comfort zones. We might resist learning new technologies, shy away from physical challenges, or avoid social situations that feel unfamiliar. However, this avoidance of discomfort can lead to stagnation, both mentally and physically. Growth, by its very nature, involves stretching beyond our current capabilities. Just as muscles need resistance to grow stronger, our minds and spirits require challenges to expand and develop. When we consistently avoid discomfort, we deny ourselves opportunities for personal evolution and the satisfaction that comes from overcoming obstacles. Embracing discomfort doesn't mean seeking out unnecessary hardship. Rather, it's about approaching life's inevitable challenges with a spirit of curiosity and determination. It's about viewing difficulties as opportunities for learning and self-improvement rather than threats to be avoided. This mindset can be particularly powerful in our later years. By continuing to challenge ourselves, we maintain mental flexibility, boost our confidence, and cultivate resilience. Whether it's learning a new skill, tackling a physical challenge, or stepping into unfamiliar social situations, each instance of pushing beyond our comfort zone helps keep us young at heart. Moreover, the process of overcoming difficulties can be deeply rewarding. It provides a sense of accomplishment and can lead to unexpected discoveries about our own capabilities. By embracing challenges, we continually redefine what's possible for ourselves, refusing to be limited by age or preconceptions. In essence, avoiding discomfort is a form of self-imposed limitation. By embracing challenges instead, we open ourselves to continued growth, vitality, and a richer, more fulfilling life experience, regardless of our age. Mistake number 13, forgetting your mortality. Forgetting our mortality is perhaps the most profound mistake we can make in our later years, and paradoxically, it's one that can rob us of truly living. While it might seem counterintuitive, embracing the reality of our finite existence can be incredibly liberating and motivating. As Marcus Aurelius wisely observed, you could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. This Stoic principle, known as memento mori, remember you must die, isn't meant to instill fear or despair. Instead, it's a powerful tool for cutting through the trivial concerns that often consume our daily lives and focusing on what truly matters. When we confront our mortality, we're forced to reckon with the preciousness of time and the importance of living authentically and purposefully. Remembering our mortality can serve as a catalyst for positive change. It can push us to mend broken relationships, pursue long-held dreams, express our love more freely, and let go of petty grudges. It reminds us to prioritize experiences over material possessions and to invest in the legacy we'll leave behind. Moreover, awareness of our finite nature can deepen our appreciation for the present moment. When we truly internalize that each day could be our last, we're more likely to savor simple pleasures, express gratitude, and find joy in ordinary experiences. This mindset can transform our perspective, turning mundane moments into sources of wonder and contentment. However, it's crucial to strike a balance. While remembering our mortality is important, we shouldn't become obsessed with death to the point of anxiety or paralysis. The goal is to use this awareness as a tool for living more fully, not as a source of fear or morbid preoccupation. There you have it, folks. 13 Stoic wisdom bombs to help you navigate your later years with grace, purpose, and a zest for life. Remember, it's never too late to start living your best life. If this video resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more ancient wisdom applied to modern life. Share your thoughts in the comments. What Stoic principle has helped you the most? And remember, in the words of Epictetus, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Stay stoic, stay strong, and I'll see you in the next video.